They lost their place of belonging, security, and purpose. And the only way that you could describe losing those three things would be devastating. Just think of a time if you've lost even like one of those things, belonging, security, or purpose. But here we see that they lost all three. And what does it mean to lose this belonging and security and purpose? We're not just talking about geography, right, as I said, and how their sin got them kicked out of the promised land, but we're now also talking about the collapse of their identity and how Israel didn't just lose a nation, they lost the three things that almost every human soul craves. They lost their belonging. Jerusalem was their home, not just where they lived, but where they fit in. It was where they were known and where they were the most understood. When they were exiled to Babylon, they were suddenly in foreign lands, and they were outsiders, foreigners, and unwelcome. They lost their security. The temple was their spiritual protection, a sign of God's presence. The city walls, the land, the rhythm of life, all of it was just gone. And now they're captives in an enemy territory, watched and controlled. And that security that they lost is not just physical, it's the feeling that tomorrow is also covered. And now that's just ripped away, and they lost their purpose. They were meant to be the light of nations, a kingdom of priests, but now they were entertainers right here for this empire. Sing us one of your songs. That's what the Babylonians say. But they weren't interested in worship. They wanted amusement. In Jerusalem, they had belonging, security, and purpose. They felt the presence of God while they were in Jerusalem. But because of their sin, they have now been exiled, and they have now been displaced. And through this separation and this exile, then they have found this feeling of sorrow and this feeling of being discarded.